next American Idol. It's very inspiring watching all of those images and seeing the power of generosity. I really like this recurring theme. We were made to do this. We really were made to do this. When we started Catalyst over 5 years ago, this is the 5-year anniversary year of Catalyst, but really it was in January, so it's almost been 6 years. But all of that time ago, it started off, as my wife was saying, it started off as a church movement, but that literally led to just so much focus into the community and rediscovering some things that were very, very powerful for all of humanity. And it is such a pleasure for me. I feel like this, and I just have to say this, it makes me really uncomfortable, all the attention that I personally have gotten tonight. People keep saying my name, but this is about, I'm more of a ringleader than anything. This is about what volunteers are doing at these projects. And actually, I have to correct you on the stat, Rhonda. There hasn't been 800 volunteers. There's been 1,100 volunteers. Wow. Can you believe that? But I have some of the stats right here, and I'd be happy to share this with you later. This is what we affectionately refer to as the project summary. We have completed 50 projects. Just about, we're partnering on a project actually right now with kind of in partnership with Bev and with Matt and some people to do a special project. That's our 50th project. And in the last over 5 years, 1,187 volunteers have donated 6,756 man-hours of labor. That's a lot of labor. I'm very inspired by that. It's a pleasure to work with the volunteers, and so I just really want to take my hat off to those of you who come to the projects and get your grubbies on in the rain or the mud, or sometimes the sunshine. Sometimes it's beautiful working outside and doing stuff for people. So we started this as a church movement, and what started at that time has now become known as Catalyst Ministries. Some of you might not even know that there are two sides of Catalyst. There's Catalyst Partnerships, which is a public charity. Well, that organization was birthed out of our church organization, which is called Catalyst Ministries. And our mission in Catalyst Ministries is to catalyze individuals and groups and even congregations to serve like Jesus. That's our mission statement. And a lot of our time is spent with other congregations and people from other congregations. And there are also people who meet in small groups within our own kind of quote-unquote church, even though we don't have any full-time staff or church buildings or anything like that. They meet in coffee houses or homes or restaurants and things like that. And many of you are here tonight as well. This has been just an incredible, this was very different than what I expected tonight. I was excited for the event. I was excited when I started seeing the RSVP list filling up. And I was putting together all of these speakers and talking to people, and I was like, wow, I hope they say something good, and this has been, I'm almost speechless. This has really, really been inspiring for me, and that's hard to believe, isn't it? So Ginger and Jim, Big Jim, and Little Jim, and Renee. And just a few others were part of the very, very first group. It wasn't called Catalyst then, it was called Simple Church. And I remember there was a picture, I think you're going to see it in a little while. We took our picture right next to that cross over there. And anyway, it's just really a neat experience for me to see you all, to see where this has come, and looking ahead into the future. I agree with what many of you have said, that I think that there are really great things in store for this organization. I am totally overwhelmed with that. We never tried to start a nonprofit. I mean, this all just kind of happened. And I think that maybe that's one of the reasons why it's worked. And it's really a pleasure to be the spokesman and to be the ringleader. And truth be told, my inspiration comes from Jesus, and my inspiration also comes from all of you. So thank you for your partnership. I'd like to introduce my chairman of the boards of the public nonprofit, of the charity Catalyst Partnerships. His name is Rick Hogan, and Rick is going to come and share a little bit and kind of lead us through what happens now. And it looks like, hey, look, we're right on schedule now. So that's really good. So coming up, Rick, let's give Rick a